an honest review of Kingsman: The Secret Service. What's going on YouTube? Big D here. It's time to review Kingsman: The Secret Service. This is a non-spoiler review. This is the latest movie to come out, directed by Matthew Vaughn, man, who directed X-Men First Class. Fantastic freaking movie. Has a great cast, this movie. It's mostly all written, basically, English actors, which we're talking about Colin Firth. Yes. Mark Strong. Yes. Samuel L. Jackson, not in English, but very great. Michael Caine, hell yeah, and introducing Taron Egerton, or at least to the States here. And Mark Hamill is in this movie, so let's get right to it, man. Let's talk about, I'm not going to spoil again, I'm just going to tell you my pros and cons and tell you whether or not you guys should go check out this movie. So thank you for joining me, and let's get right to it. First off, the plot real quick without spoiling is a spy organization recruits an unrefined but promising street kid, Eggsy, into the agency's ultra-competitive training program just as a global threat emerges from a twisted tech genius, Samuel L. Jackson. So, what did I think about this movie, man, overall? Let me get to my cons, and then I'll get to my pros and final score. So, first off, this is a pro and a con, okay? But the effects. There are points where you could tell that's green screen. You could tell that that's really fake. The effects weren't rendered enough, or either they didn't put enough money into that spot. But some of the effects weren't great. Now, I'm not... There are parts where it's meant to be, you know, okay that way. But there are parts where you could tell that's fake. It's green screen. They're standing. They're not actually doing, you know, that stuff. So, in a way, it kind of ruined the experience. You see the outline and everything. You're like, oh, man. Also, it had a slow beginning. The first 20 to 30 minutes, it wasn't boring, but it just had a slow beginning. And then once 20, 30 minutes in, it picked up, and that's where it got, you know, fast paced, and then went going and going and going and going and going. But from there on, it was kind of like, what's going on here type of feeling. And also, there's this character named Roxy in the movie. Our main character, you know, whether or not, I'm not going to say whether or not, but whether he has a love interest or not, that's up for you guys to see. But Roxy, she's not, they showed some, like, what she was doing in the movie, and thinking about it, she took up space in the movie. They didn't need to show Roxy. There was no importance of her when you think about it. Just watch the movie and you'll see. Now the pros. First off, the action in this movie is freaking unbelievable, man. Matthew Vaughn knows how to do the action, the choreography and the fighting, and what goes on there, and what explodes, and what freaking bleeds out of people's mouths or bodies. It's so freaking crazy how this Matthew Vaughn is just such a genius on how to work on that. Plus, the music. Colin Firth, all I'm going to say is he's kicking ass in a church, and Free Bird, Leonard Skinner's in the back, baby. It's the greatest thing I've seen out of 2015 so far. The directing, I give A+, man. I mean, I'm not talking about the movie, but full-on A+ to Matthew Vaughn for making this movie such a freaking adventure and ride and entertaining. The cast and the supporting roles, Michael Caine, for what he did really good. Colin Firth was fantastic. Samuel L. Jackson, a great villain, definitely by far the greatest villain for 2015 so far. No, Mr. Valentine, you know, he's Valentine, baby. So he's really cool. Also, the set pieces were really actually very interesting. What they used, the realistic parts, the funny, and it's a funny movie, and the writing, the way it's all scripted, and the way this goes down and that goes down, and the way it's all again choreographed. Having Mark Hamill in there as a quick cameo, really great. It's great to see Luke Skywalker doing some stuff. There's puppies in the movie, so yes. The effects, again, some effects were really good and really worked well with the movie, actually. And I love the ending. If you walk away from this movie not loving the ending, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You need to get yourself checked out. So, and also the camera work. You could see each thing going on in the action. The camera work is just freaking amazing. So overall, I'm going to give Kingsman: The Secret Service. This is a fun, entertaining, great action movie from a great director that could spawn a huge franchise. if of course if it goes over well, in the box office. But overall, I'm gonna give Kingsman: The Secret Service a B+. It's definitely a movie worth watching. It's definitely a movie I'd pick up on Blu-ray and watch again. And definitely, I recommend it to everyone out there who just enjoys watching a fun spy movie. It's that good. Not no Mordecai, Charlie Mordecai. None of that. No. This is Kingsman: The Secret Service. It's serious. The set pieces, the locations, the acting, the supporting characters, all of it was entertaining. Throw my money at it still. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope all of you enjoyed. If you've seen the movie, comment down below. Let me know what was your favorite part of Kingsman: The Secret Service. If you're going to spoil, make sure to use a spoiler tag. And I'll see you off in the next one, guys. Maybe it will be Hot Tub Time Machine 2. As always, see you guys later. Spock be with you always. Kingsman. Assemble the Kingsman.